Click start again. What's it doing? Okay. Am I live now? I think I'm live for the last 30 seconds, apparently. We just, yeah, okay. We're good. Finally. Very good. There's a little bit of delay there, but that's fine. Is this, how do I'm just looking at, like, there's a automatic vertical stream slice there. We just make sure that that's kind of working. If it centers to the screen, then that's okay, I guess. Yeah. A bit weird without my camera kind of in screen, but I'm going to try it out because maybe that'll actually be decent for views. Who knows? So yes, we're back. I'll chuck some music on for Twitch. Again, you get it on Twitch, you don't get it on YouTube. But on YouTube, you get to pick your own music. Which is kind of how I always liked it before. But I see the appeal of not having to choose music as well. So yeah, I did play a little bit more last night. After turning off stream. I don't actually remember what I was doing last on stream, but... Wait. What the fuck? Did they change the spawn spot for that? To like right next to the... That's interesting. I'll do this quickly and then I'll just go and do that. I appreciate that change. If that's not just a weird spawn. Got my cruel lab done, which is good. I've got like an insane amount of life regen and ES regen. And a immortal flesh on, which further boosts that by about 300. Well, 300 on each.
Wisdom to be tempered by the flames of the past.
Still really need to get that. Wait, private chamber. 2 scarings, eh? Interesting. That's a bit of letdown. I thought they moved the Ugal area to be much closer, but I guess not. Might even be further away now. But yeah, I need a Stormburst of Repulsion and Righteous Fire of Arcane Devotion, I think it's called. Whatever it is, more cast speed one. A couple of transfigs that I'm after. Holy shit, that was close. A lot of chaos damage. The old pops, I didn't notice those at all. Jesus. I need to wake up. Should probably get an omen too, that would have helped in that situation. absolutely would have died if I had negative chaos res. Holy.
I must have time to gather my will.
Hello. My goodness, Gales.
What are you guys up to?
Couple of crazy babies.
This is neither the time nor the place.
Jesus.
Fair. Lord, baby. No. Those are a thingy in my jumper.
Oops. Ah, Jesus. Big sneezes.
Hello. See you.
Oh, Jesus. Ah. Constant. Sorry. Ugh. Brutal. My schnoz. Any other skill effect duration is? Oh no, that's reduced anyway. Is there any other increased skill effect? That's minion stuff. Irrelevant in this situation. Dot stuff. This. Okay, the mastery for damage over time mastery has 15%. But I don't know if there's going to be any accessible ones of those. Damage over time mastery, it's down there as well. Interesting. So for those of you who didn't see my character last league, and I don't actually remember if I streamed much of him, this will be a bit different. Last league I had a massive and Gloom Shrine Screams to the Desiccator belt, which was fantastic, by the way. And I'm a bit worried that this character might not shine as much, not having access to that. But I'm excited by some other aspects of the build now, which is why I'm rolling it up again, even though I hit 100 last league with it. So it's just a bit of a variant to what I was playing. But the idea is we get all this, we'll eventually track up over here and grab Pain Attunement with Petrified Blood, set up with Doriani's here to get life as extra ES. Eventually we'll get a Light of Meaning in there for Chaos Res and an Unnatural Instinct, which will be amazing. They work very well in that little area there. That's kind of the current plan. We will grab that for Merc at this for Uber. At least that's the current plan, but that may change. I would be open to doing like a Chaos Conversion setup, and then weird how the things. It's because of that. Turn that music down a touch. Vocals get a bit distracting. Yeah, I also really like the idea of Instruments of Zeal now that they've changed it to have less cap of charges, so you can. I feel like you could keep that up pretty consistently as long as you shield charge every now and then, right? Gives you way more cast speed, way less cost, and giant AoE. Like that just sounds great. So that's another option. If I go like non-crit even, get some cast speed on little nodes too. Like that's some crazy shit. That's really tempting. Because you gain it for 5 seconds. I imagine you have a max of 3 Fanatic charges base. And you gain 1 every second if you've attacked in the past second. So as long as you're shield charging every, like 3 times every 5 seconds, right? That should just stay up. Timing wise, it may not line up perfectly, so I guess you have some downtime, but like that should be fairly consistent. And I doubt it does, but actually the buff duration from the mastery of the rune would extend fanaticism from 5 seconds up to a bit higher, and anything that increases buff duration would, which would be crazy. Fucking Ichimonji would also scale the more cast speed and less cost and all that too, which would be interesting. I love trying to fit an Ichimonji into a build, even though it's probably pretty trash. But I mean, Battle Mage though, maybe. I don't hate that idea. That's crazy, but I don't hate it.
This is neither the time nor
I don't know, maybe I'm cooking. Or maybe I'm cooked. We'll see. Might be worth trying out at least for a bit of fun. What are you doing up here, eh? Thunder Quiver. So I've heard Luminaries are insane. Maybe. Especially as a support setup. Apparently Ziz has been having very good experience with that in the Bro SF. And I believe they're still playing hardcore, so like, it mustn't be too bad. None of that's worth stealing. That's a fucking decent amount of damage on there, though. A bit scary, but.
Try not to scream too much. Don't bother dodging. All right.
There you go. Beautiful.
Now let's cause some chaos.
Come with me, fellow merc. Mate shared a few of the new rings that he had seen. Well, a few uniques, but the rings in particular looked crazy. had a couple of random supports that supported the skill socket in your helmet. Crazy potential, like with Cresta's Eye, or even just like a nice crafted helmet. Or Bring It Rain. Like there's some funky potential there.
Hook 'em and gut 'em. Bleed for me.
Excited to get to Merc Lab so I can start actually farming my transfigs that I need. So I remember it being fairly common you get the specific swaps. Maybe. Hopefully. Worst case, once I get to like Uber runs, I can do that with some like a mate.
Solaris, Lunaris.
Ah, all right, partners, it is.
Normally I would stay there and change my Pantheon to one of those ones straight away, so now I'm gonna have to remember to do that when I get to town. Because generally I do think those ones are pretty solid. Doesn't really matter too much until you upgrade them and stuff from maps, but still probably nice.
Right in the guts.
But yeah, I'm actually excited by the prospect of fanaticism. Yeah. Kind of written it off in the past, but now that it's got less charges to cap out to get the buff, like, that might be something there. 75% more cast speed is like insane. Absolutely insane. It's like almost 2 spell echoes worth of more cast speed. Obviously it doesn't get the repeat, but usually you don't really want the repeat at the end of the day, because that just makes things clunky. Although on a channeling skill I would definitely take a repeat.
This is neither the time nor the place.
Oh, you must have encountered men and women like us before.
Yes.
Oh, 30% move speed. I need that. It's a fucking trash boot otherwise, but maybe I won't use it.
See ya.
But I will keep it just in case.
Oil is gone. War Knights.
The dark. This is neither the time nor the place.
Ugh, well. Looks like you get
I
to
must
tell me where
have
to the
time
guts.
to gather my will.
Yeah, I'll try and find an Ichimonji eventually with red, green colors on it. That'd be funny, I think. Super fast shield charge. I don't know. This is, I don't know. I'm getting a bit excited about the prospect of this weird fucking setup. Okay, what are we doing now with my points? I've got that. Is there any good masteries on the block? It's only 25% chance. So that's not much extra block. Would I be best to go glancing yet? In theory, it smooths out the curve a bit, which is nice.
I must have time to gather my will.
I'll never wear shoes. Quickly.
What do we got? Have a quick squiz at his gear, because you never know. You never know. That's a pretty average helmet. That's a pretty average. Yeah, we'll just take the currency then, I
You
guess.
die here. Shattered bones. Anything's better than serving House Cater.
In the farewell.
Have you? Well, it took.
We're
Until next time.
That's actually not terrible to be using at the moment. Interesting. Decent area and stuff. I don't really want that reduced move speed though. That's an okay glove too. Boom, 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 boom,
Bye.
boom, 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 boom,
Relax.
boom.
You shall be rewarded.
But yeah, as I was saying before, before I got a bit distracted there, new ring, okay, the Pearl of
Isn't another collar.
Sotha. I'm guessing it's a very endgame ring, although it requires level 30. Insane for leveling as well. Potentially rolls with 2 socketed gems that support the skills in your helmet. It's particularly insane for Crested Xayah, because normally that's a 1 socket skill usage, and it's still really competitive for certain skills and stuff.
I must have time to
Because
gather
guarantees double damage for that spell, and also gives a bunch of quality and levels, all that good stuff. But if you got 2 of these rings with relevant supports on
Another
both,
pig without a
insane.
pen.
Insane potential. Love you. See you later.
Well, what's it going to be?
Very height potential for that ring. Especially like, because I don't think a lot of people realize how good that is for Crest. Because like I would love to use Crest on Stormburst, for instance, but you can't normally justify that because you need to run certain supports. Like more duration is just too good to pass up for Stormburst. But now you can get that on a ring. You wouldn't get the quality, but it's still the quality on Crested Desire makes up for that for the base duration. Like that's insane. Holy, so much potential.
Come here, little piggy. Might makes right. So the collar's on me now. Ha! Let's see how it fits. Ah. You kill some. Treat 'em good, okay?
Exile.
Ooh, nice. That belt's actually not terrible, because that's a good unveil to get. Not super like the case for me, but some people, sure. Bit of Nora Jones playing.
Die on your knees, pig.
Just got some jazz classics on, basically. Although it might be a bit too sleepy vibe to me at the moment. After a long weekend of grinding. Maybe I should go back to System of a Down. Keep me a bit more in focus. Although I do find that a bit exhausting sometimes. Just non-stop. Maybe the chill vibes are nice, you know? Maybe I gotta go back and forth. Some nice smooth jazz and then System of a Down every alternating song.
I must have time.
Be enlightened like Nundara.
Gold rings, eh? Did I? Yeah, yeah. Cool. That's right, I didn't phaser. Yeah, that ring is super hype. Super hype. And it's, like, it's not a bad ring, it's got a bunch of all-res and a bunch of Ellie damage on it as well. It's obviously missing life, but you can make up for that elsewhere, surely. The amount of damage you're getting out of that thing, god damn. God, what do I need to path to next, though? That's what I'm really struggling to figure out. I mean, I guess I'm gonna just take that 6% life for now. Not a bad choice.
A mother's keen heart. You sacrifice your own daughter for the cause?
I think that's good.
Yes.
Take care. You killed.
Damn it. Another point? What am I specking? My res is looking quite over for cold and lightning. I would benefit mostly from the fire there. But, can't justify that one. It's not really worth going for jewels at the moment anyway. I don't have any good jewels to grab, so I like to put in there. $12, $14, $25. It's not bad. Same with those. They're not bad. Hmm. Could pick up a bit more life. Like, temporarily, that might be the play, but then if I ever want to unspec it, that dex will cuck me pretty hard. I could also work my way up here, grab those. Also not overly relevant at the moment, though. Do I start work my way up here? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3. But that's already a pathing node, so it's 1, 2, or it's 1, 2. That's fine. Although Dex. Although I do want this eventually, if I start running an AG. Very interesting. Can eventually like pick up a little bit of suppression here as well. But it's not, if I'm not using a gull, I guess eventually I could probably get a decent amount of suppression, but I think I'd rather just hone more into life regen rate on armor gear, to be honest. Choices, choices, choices. Far too many of them. I will probably be needing some int rather soon for the purpose of my main skill. No, not really. Didn't know Stormburst was a strength int hybrid. I think I'll do this, because at least then I can get a bit more life immediately, and I can always respec it later.
You win. I follow. Don't you mistake that.
Wait, where's my camera?
for
Has it been
obedience.
hidden this whole time? When did I do that? I don't remember hiding that. Is it because I swapped? Weird. When did I do that? I swear I was looking at that before. Odd. How long's my cam been hidden?
I must have time to gather my will.
You win. I follow. Don't you mistake
Oh,
that for
where am I going?
obedience.
Bruh. Bruh.
Hook 'em and gut 'em!
Might makes right.
still haven't got my immortal call going. I really need to sort that out. Because that's a pretty nice defensive layer. Especially with the amount of increased duration I have. All those guard skills kind of pop off, to be honest.
I have truly become the heretic.
Yes.
Still taking me so long to adjust to these, just seeing these white sockets. Such a weird change. It's a good change. I do like it overall. Very good change, but it's weird to get the brain to switch over. Being used to seeing them.
I must have time to gather my will.
I wonder how I saw on YouTube there was like an option to automatically just stream to a vertical, like the Reels feed as well, I guess, as in the live streams things. And I'm just curious how that looks, just being the middle slice of the game, and if that's like palatable at all for anyone. But I turned it on just for the hell of it, because I was like, oh, maybe more people actually see the stream then. That could be nice. But hopefully, if they see it, they actually go to the proper video, because otherwise you won't be seeing much, I imagine.
In the left hand, surety in the right.
My mana is spent.
Come on then!
must have time to gather my will.
Be fearless.
That level up effect is so ridiculous. Cannot handle it.
Hello.
You'll drown. Perhaps for once, something good will come
I keep
from
forgetting
this
what I was
vile
doing
trap
down
and
here.
alchemy.
And so my mistake. Here we stand.
Is it top side? Yeah, it is.
My love.
Not.
Until next time.
Into the heart of darkness, I tread once more. I must have time to gather my will.
This thing strangling slumber.
Death to sin.
I need to fix my flasks up. I got 3 life flasks on. That's criminal. Especially with this much regen. Flasks become not that impactful. Life flasks, that is. The rest of the flasks, very impactful. Could have a granite on right now. Or quartz even, could be alright. Not that great though without more suppress. People do love the phasing, but I don't know. I'm more than happy to just blink around, you know. And see
My
what
mana is
that
spent.
currency item that dropped back there was, so I'm just gonna ignore it. We'll grab that though.
Something.
Oh, I forgot I still want to pick up the consecrated effect nodes. That will help my curse reduction even more. It'll basically cut me out. 75% I think it'll get me to. Which at this point is fantastic. At the moment I'm just 50. Really should have grabbed them before I spec'd into that one dex node, which now makes it so that I... Holy shit, that guy hit me. I should not have cursed Doidry. That was a fucking choice. Just realized getting a red on a doppelganger is going to be annoying. I mean, I guess in theory, like, tainted chromatics shouldn't make it too hard. I just need a blue and a red. The rest being white's okay. I'd love more colors, but, you know, like more blues and stuff, which shouldn't be too hard in theory, but probably just be a matter of saving up chromatics and doing guaranteed like 3 non-whites or something like that. Something like that, I reckon.
At last.
Through darkness and blood with wrath.
I am no beast of burden.
Your well. Good tidings. Ready to go?
I ain't.
Well, time.
Here our ways divide.
I've go well.
It is
Exile. I see your. Hello.
Ooh, that's triple riz. Why is the life roll so trash? Might still keep it. That's not bad. That's not bad either.
Remember, we do this for freedom.
Oh, wait. Nope. Need way more deck. Oh, it's got dex roll on it. But not enough. Not just yet, anyway. This, however, I could probably start using this. That's getting me, like, crit immunity, though. So that'd cap me block. Spell block, at least. It's full, Better reses. Yeah, I can probably justify that. As long as the reses are still good, yep. God damn it, I need better boots. Bruh. Yeah, my tributes are cooked. Certainly shouldn't be tough to improve the setup. Honestly, I think I'm curious actually what my numbers will go to. But getting I feel like it might be fairly comparable. 1042. It's not bad. Yeah, like you'll lose 100 and something. Or close to 200. But what I gain from that is better effect of the con ground, which, yeah, my curse reduction goes up quite a bit. It really goes to show how potent that shit is, though. Goddamn. Nine div. I need to start dropping divs, goddamn. I require an unnatural instinct for better AoE. That's 9 dingers for one of those.
You there! Exile! I must have time
I am
to
in need
gather
of your
my will.
services once more. Help me.
My mana is spent.
Be indomitable, like the shred.
Another for the tie.
This ghastly nightmare must be put to an end.
An emperor must know precisely.
Time for Merc. Very good. That's all we want.
Bannon is alive.
Probably chords. Yeah.
Now that you for freedom.
If
Now
Before goodbye.
Yeah, that's good.
The goddess is watching.
They're desync on the trap there. I don't want to
Must
see
have
that.
time to gather my will.
What do we got for the old Merc layout?
essence of an empire must be shared equally amongst all of its citizens. Receive your sentence. The Empire's essence must be saved. Be singular of purpose. By the goddess, what ambition! The last emperor is always the worst emperor.
Be cool if there was some items that interacted with like charges generically. Like obviously there's charge duration masteries and stuff. It'd be very interesting if there was like an item that just generically gave you like a chance to gain an additional charge of whatever you gained. Because then you could have that interact with like fanaticism charges and things like that, which could be pretty interesting. Or even just like guarantee a double charge of whatever you gain, because like it wouldn't be that busted, I don't think, on like normal charges or anything. There probably are some charges like, although I don't even think it'd be that busted on fanaticism, but there might be some sort of charges like on maybe even disintegrator or something that could be interesting or potentially problematic. I don't know.
When the time comes to strike, an emperor strikes without hesitation. Complex machinations converge to a single act of power.
What do we got? Charge disruptors A.
Prove yourself ascendant. By the goddess,
Got
what
him.
ambition! Even the grandest designs can be dismantled.
Silver door. Bloom, my baby. Oh, how I wish Screams the Desiccated went core already. And also core in PoE 2, please. Like, it's just such a good belt. And it's... like, it's no... yeah, offensively, it's, like, stronger than a Mage Blood, I guess, in a lot of cases. But, like, they're in kind of meme ways. Like, echoing Shrine and stuff, like, that's... it's just a bit silly. And maybe you could, like... maybe you could balance those ones a little bit less, like, have those roll with something, or even just, like, I don't know. Or just remove the option of getting echoing out. I think it's just a good stretch goal. You could just make them rarer. Though. Like, obviously, when balancing uniques and stuff, it's okay to have things OP if they're, like, giga endgame grinds. So you could just make those specific shrines just, like, way rarer. And, like, echoing, for instance, like, it's very strong situationally, but it's also, like, a bit weird. Like, a lot of people weren't wanting echoing. They just wanted acceleration, because that's generically strong.
Dark influences reside in
And doesn't come
dark
with
places.
a few issues that echoing does. But yeah, obviously Screams of Duskated was like somewhat balanced and not having flasks active really.
An emperor must keep
Pretty good
the
downside.
empire awaits you with open jaws.
It's just a much funner flask than Mage Blood in my opinion. Mage Blood is just generically strong, but has no real flavor to it.
Beast of tyranny is inescapable.
Same color. I don't really want that, but transference of the fissure and meteors. That's the weird one that's on hit, right? Yeah. That's an odd one. Actually, like thinking about that with the new Essence Drain of multiple prodigies and stuff, maybe that's like good as long as the damage is the same. Rather than on a death, and like you really do get. Because that would still spread Essence Drain's dot, right? As long as it's affected by that, maybe, hopefully. If it's just a contagious dot, then that's kind of trash, but it's interesting. Not as much. So probably not good. I didn't get 2 uses, did I? Nope. But I do get my Merc points. Which I guess I'm probably going to put into those two. Because I do need some more int. My crit chances are shit already, but... Which is why I'm like super tempted to do the non-crit like strat. Like it wouldn't be worth doing now, surely. Because yeah, that's like nothing. But Uberpoint Instruments of Zeal, maybe. Or like if I didn't even do the Battle Mage thing, I could potentially just get Instruments of Zeal as a Forbidden combo. Which could be pretty strong, and then I could still do the crit. Very interesting, I think.
I must have time to gather my will.
Oh dear.
This is neither the time nor the place.
It's not meant to be there.
By Velka's honor!
Imagine if that could stack. Oh. I keep thinking about how Scorching Ray debuff stacks for some reason when it's on a totem, like. But imagine if Contagion could, like that Contagion could, when hit, if it was put on totem, maybe. Like that'd be funny. Hello.
Hello, how's it going?
Not bad. Those uniques are insane.
Yes, I hadn't actually thought about using those with the crest.
It's absurd. You just have a 5-link crest. Insanity. Like, holy. I want.
So, question. You know that we get 3 rings, right?
Oh fuck, true. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of links. Yeah, that's a lot of links. You need the exact supports that you would want to run on those rings, but interesting.
It's dividable.
Yeah, honestly, just one of those rings with 2 good sockets would be enough to make it worth running. Like that'd be crazy. But the more the merrier, for sure. I don't know if I'd want to give up flasks for that extra ring, but or whatever else you have to give up. I forget what the other options are. But yeah, it's fucking insane. I want one. I want a ring with more duration and infused channeling, and then I'll just fucking use a crest. My arcane with my storm burst, like hell yeah.
And then of course the belt is absolutely fucking cracked.
Yeah, for the pack shit. Holy.
Yeah.
Fucking boons. I guess that's just a reversal of the current afflictions, maybe.
That's the assumption.
Yeah, which would be pretty strong. Yeah, I don't think there was any of those uniques listed in hardcore yet. I guess they're probably pretty endgame, but... What's interesting was that ring is like level 30 required, which is fucking insane.
Yes, it's true.
Because like you'd be getting level 20 supports out of that, so... Certain things would be absurd at that level. Like even a cheeky level 20 decay or something would be fucking crazy. Oh, also, there's other helmets that could be pretty interesting too, rather than Crest. I think Crest is the biggest potential, but even just like Bringer of Rain could be interesting.
Well, I saw it, and the first thing I thought was the fucking Ojabi helmet.
True. Yeah. Yeah. That absolutely crazy. You're just able to like further scale those memes, either the Infernal Legion or the Decay or
12 wing.
Yeah. But yeah, I think Crest's Eye is the biggest fucking insanity there.
Yeah, definitely.
Because there's so many skills, like obviously Tornado is the one that you don't really need any supports for, but there's so many skills where you do need certain supports for it to be worth using, which is why you don't use it in Crest ever. Like Stormburst giving up more duration is like too huge of a sacrifice, I feel. But to be able to still get that and then get that insane amount of quality for the base duration, like Stormburst will pop the fuck off in that setup now and stuff like that. Because Crest wasn't changed, right? It's still 50, up to 50 quality. So then you get the extra 10 from the color of the gem, the Slocket. It's fucking crazy amount of quality. It's honestly hard to fathom how much base duration that'd be for Stormburst.
Alright, now I need to fucking sort out payments for shit.
True. The old life admin.
I fucking hate it.
Real.
Especially because, like, I have to do a bunch of shit through NDIS as well, and their website sucks.
Yeah, bro. I'll pick up those notes for now. Why not?
I must have time to gather my will. Rest now, my brother. God shall be your judge.
Oh, wait, I don't need to go back through here. I'm an idiot. I do need to go back onto the other side of the Ravaged Square, though.
Again, the last time I had a chat with my NDIS people, and they told me that I kept fucking doing things wrong on their goddamn website. So
True. Yeah, I imagine the system's a bit of a fuckery.
yeah. Well, they have like support categories, right?
Yeah.
And I kept putting it as CD daily activities and they kept telling me, no, that's wrong, you need to put it as just daily activities.
God damn.
I am no beast of burden.
Exile. Bannon was. Remember, we do this for.
Go.
This is neither the time nor the place. must have time to gather my will.
So were those rings confirmed divinable to change the supports, or?
It definitely looks like it. It says 1 to 100.
True. And I guess that's the same as how Shaco's shown, probably.
I assume so. I haven't had a look.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, no, that does look like it should be. That's crazy then.
Brian doing things.
Oh, good.
One down.
Nice.
And I need to apologize to the cleaners.
Fair.
Next issue, I need to find my functional capacities.
You return for freedom.
That's a little better than other boots that I've seen so far.
Greetings. For freedom.
Can I get away with that? I'll be losing a bit of fire res at the moment, that's fine, but it will be annoying later. But I can live with that. Once again, I have forgotten what I was specking into.
Why do your website gotta be so shit? Fuck you,
Classic.
Australian government.
Yeah, classic. Hmm. That's right, I was going in here. Put that to 50% down. Although, actually, I could also pick up the regen again. Which is tempting.
Bone and corruption shall not impede the path.
My reses are gonna be a problem.
I knew that you would find the path of righteousness once more, my Lord of Light. I shall be honored to fight by your side. I must have time to gather my will.
Fish guts!
Go with God.
As nice as Laufey is, I might need to change up the pace in a little bit. Perhaps a bit of sod. I am so hyped that they are coming to tour Australia soon. I don't know if we'll be able to get tickets, but System of a Down tour is hype.
Okay. I've successfully been a human being today.
Very good. Well done.
It's time to relax and have enrichment time in my enclosure.
Very good. And be less of a human.
Yes. Become degenerate.
Yeah.
We do also have all of the new abyssal what's the name of the fucking timeless jewels?
This is
True.
But they're a
Interesting.
little odd.
Yeah.
They don't like quite follow the same
Interesting.
rule.
Fair. But they still fuck with keystones, I'm guessing.
Some of them do.
Okay, some don't, eh?
One of them doesn't.
Interesting.
I'm linking the page.
Cool.
Or one of them. And you can just sort of go from there.
Yeah.
But four
fair.
of them do fuck with
yeah, but not
keystones.
Zorath. Fair enough.
And then not Zorath. But Zorath's is still funny.
Yeah.
It does have like a number of funny nodes, although it's not fucking coming up on my PC.
Fair.
It came up on my laptop, but DB doesn't want to work on my PC for some reason.
Fun. Bark.
Bark.
Bark. So what do we got here? Projectiles have 5 meters maximum direct flight. 40% more projectile speed.
Yes.
That's funky.
Yeah, they go 5 meters, and then if they split, fork, or anything, then they'll restart.
Got another 5 meters, fair enough.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Yeah, what is direct flight? Keyword. Distance projectile can travel in a single straight line before its flight ends. At that point, by default, it will either return if able, otherwise dissipate.
Yes. Techrod's one's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
20% less max life, but increases in reductions to maximum life also apply to rage.
Interesting, yeah, okay. Crazy. That's a lot of potential rage scaling.
Yes, considering that there's like no actual increases and reductions to rage, there's only flat amounts.
Yeah. Crazy. Fucking primacy gets even stronger, I guess.
I guess if you want to have 20% less
it's a bit,
maximum life.
it's a bit wild, yeah, but take 15% more damage from non-critical strikes. Take 30% less damage from critical strikes. That's cool. If you guarantee yourself taking crits, that's very cool.
I wonder if there is any way to do that.
I mean, stacking silly jewel.
Yeah, I mean, but even that isn't necessarily guaranteed, right?
It's true, yeah. But it's very likely as long as the mob has base crit chance. The issue, I guess, is if things don't have a base crit chance, then you guarantee you're not going to get crit by them, I'm guessing. I don't know, maybe there is a way to guarantee everything crits you.
Yeah,
Life recoup also recovers mana. 50% less recovery from recoup. That's an odd one.
Yeah, it just means that you need to get 200% recoup. It's not that hard, right?
Well, I guess. I mean, the more recoup is always better anyway, though, but yeah.
I know.
Life recoup always recovers mana. Interesting.
Also recovers money, yeah.
Yeah.
But one of the things on the Zorath jewel is I think it replaces small node, but it says you can't recover mana, but having no mana doesn't prevent you from casting spells.
True. Yeah, from below.
Oh, you can actually see that?
Yeah. Yeah, it's on the timeless jewel passives tab.
It's
Insufficient mana. Oh, really?
I don't have
Weird.
that tab for whatever reason.
Fair enough.
It doesn't work for me sometimes.
Well, yeah, weird. Yeah, that's from below. Insufficient mana does not prevent your spells. Just spells, but cannot recover mana at all. Interesting. Sanguine bargain. Attacks gain 1% more damage for each 2% of your maximum life they cost. If life cost is not higher than maximum, that you could spend attack skills cost life instead of mana. Interesting.
Yeah, it's fucking attacks. And like,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it has like a list of all those passives, but I don't know if like it doesn't specify like what they're from, so I wouldn't have known From Below was specific to Zorath.
If you're looking at the Zorath Jewel, it should only show on the Zorath Jewel. That's what I seem to.
Maybe actually, I'll check. I just thought it was like kind of giving me a list of all of them. If I go to this one,
No, it's
yeah,
not,
yeah, no, true, yeah, because now this one's saying 36 on there.
Well, each of the jewels
Through.
has its own list of things that it adds.
Yeah,
so, like,
yeah,
the spell
yeah,
one
fair.
will only add like spell related.
Yeah, okay, that's cool.
And the notable additions as well, because there's smaller passives and there's notable additions.
Yeah, true.
And the notables are really cool because it's basically just like souped up like Abyss Jewel passives.
Yeah.
But attached to notables.
True.
So it's like damage with swords, flat damage with swords and stuff.
Yeah, true. Okay, crazy. That's interesting.
Fuck, I got there eventually.
Yeah, that's all good. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Hmm. Very interesting. I think the only real instance for reconstructed essence, the life recoup also recovers mana keystone, is really if you're using a stasis prison and your mom for some reason. Because like otherwise, like that keystone completely negates any reason to actually invest into mana recoup specifically. It's like kind of suggesting you should only be stacking life recoup. But then also, if you're using that keystone, you need to be mom to really benefit from it properly. So like, yeah.
When I saw it, the first thing I thought was it's like the perfect keystone for softcore ward abusers.
Yeah, yeah.
They're like triggering
Mana sustain.
spells so fucking fast that it just solves their mana sustain.
True. Very true.
But then there's also like oh, actually, the one that says that you can't recover mana, that would be perfect for like your funny channeling thing, right?
Kind of. As long as I'm using Frostblink to get around, yes. But if I was to be using Shield Charge, then that wouldn't work. Yeah. As long as you're like pure spells, it's fine. Which I currently am. So like, true, it would be good.
I just remember you having like mana issues last week.
Yeah. Well, that was mainly when I had focused channeling support inbuilt.
Yeah.
But it was also only really an issue when I had Giga Acceleration or Echoing Shrine as well. That's when it really ramped. Yeah, that's when it was like, I cannot do this. Which is why I had to stack those synth fucking rings for minus mana cost. Which now we cannot get, so...
Yeah.
I will have to see how it goes, yeah.
Of course. Yeah, and just get the Timeless Jewel.
Yeah, but it's tough because you kind of, as an Inquisitor, you really want to use Doriani's for life as extra ES.
Right.
So, like, yeah, I don't know if I can warrant that. Unless for some reason these two aren't limited to one timeless, but probably
I
are.
think they are.
Yeah. Yeah, limited to one historic. Very interested by the ephemeral bolts one, that direct flight shit.
Yeah.
That's quite interesting. It'd probably be really good for a woke fork spark setup.
Yeah. It doesn't necessarily say that they do fork when they end their thing, but I guess if you're just standing directly on top of the enemy, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, well, it's more like as long as they can bounce around enough. I don't know, in really big areas probably wouldn't be good because they would just expire before they're able to hit a fork, but because it does reset that 5 meter distance on forking, like it's still pretty good. And 5 meters is still a decent distance.
It's true.
I think. I think the main by default, and at that point by default it will either return if able or otherwise dissipate. That has very big potential with Eye of Winter, mostly, I think, with return.
Definitely.
Yeah. Because, like, that's kind of why people are using that in Arcanist brand, but with that node, you may not have to. Which could be something.
Very true.
Also, the unblinking eye helmet was very interesting.
Yes, that one is very interesting, especially considering there is
that was a
funny chest piece in soft.
Which chest piece are you thinking of?
The one with like 10,000 fucking cold resistance and fucking.
Oh yeah, sure.
Cold applies to.
Very true, very true.
Yeah, it's funny that they're still
for
adding
standard
items
memes.
like that when that thing exists.
I mean, they can just remove that from standard at any point they choose if they wanted to.
I mean, they haven't yet though, which
I know.
Probably sticking around.
Yeah, but like if they saw it as a problem, like they're clearly not worried about it because it's standard. Like who gives a shit? It's just like, let them have their fun in their little permanent league thing. But who knows if there's still like a base copy of that wasn't in old mate's account, Janubu's. Maybe the base, like there's probably some mirrored copies going around, but like the base variants might all be gone at this point. Although I'm pretty sure Empyrean had one of those bases, so.
Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah. The funny thing was that I thought of was all of those mirrored copies after people tried really hard to get all their 6 white sockets on their items are now like worse than if they had some colors on them. So that's kind of funny.
Yeah, they didn't like shuffle sockets, did they? It's all just like whatever it had before.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
legacy items are really powerful now.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, getting all of your all sockets colored is gonna be a bit tougher now. I wonder if they've changed that white socket harvest craft to be change it non-white to a color or something like that.
I can't remember what they did to that specifically, but I know that the crafting bench has those anyway.
It does, yeah, but only up to like 4 non-whites basically.
Oh, right, okay.
So I'm just wondering if there's a harvest for like the remaining 2 potentially, like. Or it could even just be like change a random socket to a color. To a random color. So it even works on a colored socket. You could just keep spamming until you eventually get the colors that you want, maybe. Because it's not a cheap harvest craft, so yeah.
I'm gonna go check right now. I don't have the crafting bench. Never mind.
True. Yeah, neither. God, the Unblinking Eye also has up to 100 decks on it. That's pretty crazy.
Damn, what? I didn't see that.
Yeah, 50 to 100 decks, 15 to 20 suppress.
That's kind of wild.
Obviously, just have to work around the physical damage reduction as 0 line, but that's not too hard with conversion.
No, it's not. I was actually thinking that myself last night.
Yeah. Either conversion or I'm pretty sure Doppelganger's guys would still work too, because that's just less physical damage taken. I don't think it counts as a reduction.
Also, Dread Captain's Cutlass, that is actually an implicit, so it can get 6 mods.
Ah, very good. That's a relief, because I was worried that would not be the case.
Yeah.
That's very interesting then.
Someone linked it last night.
Because, like, as long as you got enough juice, I guess you can just keep spamming crafts until you get, like, a perfect sword.
Yeah. Also, I figured out why, they changed Energy Blade to you can only equip swords.
Yeah.
You know that, big old fucking abyssal axe with 6 sockets on it?
True. Yeah, okay. That's funny. Very true.
So, yeah, now they just need to not add a sword with more than 1 fucking abyssal socket.
Yeah.
Forrest saw the new Zana ring and immediately started frothing as well.
Yeah, that one's crazy.
Yeah. It's just
pen immunity is fucking insane.
Rock solid ring.
Yeah.
Like, and then attack speed and energy shield.
Yeah, it's just a banger.
It's just a perfect ring for a lot of builds.
Especially if bossing, like, not having to worry about the fucking inbuilt pen and shit. That's crazy. Yeah. Negates the need to do, like, very funky conversion to chaos and stuff.
Yeah. Of course, if you're fighting a boss with chaos pen, then it does nothing.
Yeah, but nothing can avoid that anyway, so... Because I don't think there's any ways of making it so you take chaos damage as anything else.
There is, but I don't think it matters because I don't think anything actually has chaos pen.
Yeah, fair.
The Templar Forbidden Jewels make you take chaos as lightning and fire damage.
True. Ah, yeah, true.
100%.
Yeah, very true. Forgot about that funky one. Also, you can just use that Zana ring on a CI build, and then you don't have to worry about chaos damage anyway.
True.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of built for that with the 20% ES on it.
Yeah.
But obviously fine to use it on other builds as well, thankfully.
Yeah, I mean, I look at that ring and I think, man, that's the perfect EE ring.
Yeah.
Elemental, no.
Ephemeral Edge.
Ephemeral Edge, that's the one.
Yeah.
And there's a card
yeah.
set for that now, so...
True. Quite nice.
That flask they showed off as well has 2 variants.
Okay.
Stormblood. It has a Topaz Flask variant and a Sapphire Flask variant. The Topaz
Interesting.
Flask says all damage from critical strikes can apply lightning ailments, and the Sapphire one says all damage can apply cold ailments from critical strikes.
Oh, that's pretty banger. Get a lot of good freezes out of that.
Yeah.
I like it.
And of course, critical strikes inherently have a 100% chance to freeze, so...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Happy days. I would like one of those, actually, but I'm guessing there's none really accessible at the moment.
I don't know. I think they might be common. Check it out.
Yeah, there's no Sapphire ones up. On hardcore, at least. And Topaz. Nah, none of either.
Yeah.
Yet. But yeah, banger flask.
I actually wonder where the Pearls of Suetha drops. Like, surely that comes from, like, a new boss.
Yeah, probably. Are there any of those yet? I think I did check earlier and there wasn't, but...
That doesn't
Pearl
surprise me, if I'm being
of
honest.
Shotha. No, none yet. What about in softcore? Probably a few. 20 in softcore, 2 div
Okay.
currently. And are there any with 2? Yeah, there's a double right there. Oh no, that's a single. That's a double. I-85, the same eye level, so yeah, it's just a chance of dropping with 2.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
5 div for a double in softcore. That seems pretty cheap, so maybe they're not giga rare, but yeah, I-85, so it is off a big boss somewhere. So fucking nuts for Crested Desire, though. Holy.
Crest chads just keep...
Oh,
winning.
wait. No. What the fuck? It's not
What?
just helmets. Some of these are boots.
Interesting.
And gloves? Yeah, okay. It's not just helmets. Wait, what? Skills? What? What? Blink.
What?
I'm just going to screenshot that one and put it in, because that's fucking interesting as heck. Maybe all of the double... Oh, no. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's... Oh, God. But yeah, this is an interesting one. Skills granted by your passive tree are supported by those sockets.
Oh. Very interesting.
Yeah. That's going to be a nightmare to get 2 for the helmet, though. Because, yeah, there's passive tree, there's gloves, there's boots, there's helmet. And they do all roll independently, so getting 2 of the same socket and 2 of the gems that you actually want to run is... It's going to be a rare one. But yeah,
Jesus fucking Christ.
what passive skill... What tree... passive tree skills are there? I can't even think of any at the moment. In PoE1, anyway.
In PoE1, there's like... There's Eric Kali's Fang.
Oh,
from,
yeah, true, actually, yeah. Reliquarian has some stuff for sure. That's interesting.
there's a couple of things on Bloodlines,
True.
like the Misty Reflection skill, Spectral Tigers,
Oh, true, yeah. That sort of shit.
Ward Shatter when Ward breaks from Volatile Runes.
That would be insane, because that's already a strong build, so being able to actually add supports is cooked. What other things are there? I'm blanking. The mind is blanking. Where's Pob? Let me quickly have a look at some ascendancies.
Trigger level. Guardian has 2 minions that he can summon from.
Oh shit, yeah. Supporting Sentinel of Radiance would be insane.
Yep.
Because his damage aura would just skyrocket with some supports. Holy.
Yep.
Yeah, that's kind of log-in, to be honest. Sentinel of Radiance build. Oof. What else is there?
Darkskin.
Yeah, true. Don't know what supports you would want on that, but that's probably something.
Assassin, I think, still gets Assassin's Mark. Yeah, level 30 Assassin's Mark on attack.
True. That's interesting.
I am assuming that all of these ones that trigger do actually grant you the skill as well.
Yeah, I would imagine so. Probably. So interesting.
Trigger bots from.
True. Yeah. I don't know what you would want to support those with either, but there's probably some things.
Yeah.
That would be good, maybe.
Primal Aegis from Elementalist.
Yeah, true.
Anyway, what I'm saying is there's more than you think.
Yeah, for sure. Very, very interesting.
Yeah, they actually really did cook with the uniques this time around.
Yeah, it's fucking insane.
Last league, I think the uniques were kind of mid, but this league, holy
Yeah, absolute bangers. Are there any actual skills on the passive tree itself, or is it just all the ascendancy stuff?
I think it's all ascendancy stuff.
Yeah.
Did end up buying a Combs last night. I don't know if you were around.
Oh, hell yeah.
The primacy.
True. Feeling good damage-wise, I imagine?
It's feeling okay.
Fair. Just a bit slow for your liking.
But yes, it's fine.
Yeah, fair.
I think once I get my last note, which is Right of Ruin, for the 50% increased rage effect, it'll feel a lot better.
True.
Because, most of my attack speed is coming from Crave the Slaughter, which is 1% attack speed per rage.
Fair.
So getting an additional 25% attack speed is probably going to be fine. I just need to figure out how to not die to a rage.
Fair.
I'd also like to have slightly more than a falling.
Understandable. You don't have
I am running
5-link chests or something?
No, I do not.
God damn.
I kind of just realized that I'm running around like tier 7s, tier 8s to the falling.
Crazy.
Yeah, I think my damage is fine. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, on a 4-link, for sure.
One of those links is fucking belly
Crazy.
fizz.
I shall strike you
Not
down.
ideal for a build that's doing half fire.
Yep, true. At least you're not running brutality.
I mean, yeah, it's true. That is one of the links that I have to run later, but I definitely want a different axe for that.
Yeah.
What am I doing with my passive tree?
Good question.
Passive tree.
Depends what you feel like farming, I suppose.
Time to gather my will.
I'm pretty keen to get into Legion, even though this build is not suited to it. But as you said, you only need to break up. Stormburst, yeah. And I guess once I get the transfig, it'll be a bit better for it, maybe. But like, I don't know. Again, like, if we're just now needing to target the big guys and then it fully breaks, then that's pretty good.
Yeah.
It should be fine. I don't really need to worry about full clearing them.
Definitely the case.
Yeah, so that's pretty big.
I think it's Abyss time.
Nice. Yeah, true. Suss out New Abyss, see how it feels. Get some of the new keystones if you're lucky, I suppose. Timeless jewels, rather.
Yeah.
Because I guess that comes from Abyss, right? Probably.
Yeah.
May a new dawn arise.
This is neither the time nor...
By the... Remember, we do this.
So, Templar. Good tidings to you.
Exile.
Now to deal with shitty reses.
Yes. Where are you?
Through the tunnel.
I just killed Katava.
Okay.
So
Yes,
now I have
you
to
will have to deal with shitty
fix
reses.
the reses. Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck is this? Abysses in your maps can spawn abyssal skitterlocks instead of abyssal troves. What is an abyssal skitterlock? Abyssal skitterlocks are chests filled with scarabs. Yeah, I fucking want those. Give me those.
Very good.
Jesus fucking Christ. Why are you even asking?
Yeah, pretty much. Excuse me, fucking Kidiro. Why can you not identify items?
I know, right? I mean, Lily Roth can't identify items either.
Oh, really?
To fucking Helena.
Weird. I need to find a spot to put my fucking Sphinx in this hideout, I guess, but that's like, he's a big dude. It's annoying.
He is. And like, your character wants to interact with him from a specific position too.
Yeah, which is the most annoying part. You have to like really factor him in.
Map tier 8. Where the fuck is tower? I really, really need to find the tower map.
Godslayer, good day.
I wonder if there's any particular reason to specify, like, Amanamu over any of the other Abyssal guys. I guess if the Liches still exist, then fighting Amanamu is nice for the duel.
True.
And my assumption is the Liches do still exist.
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
That's right. Vinegar. Ready and waiting. This shop never closes. Dirty deeds done quite cheap.
Don't have any blocking volumes in there accidentally, do I? Surely.
Ooh, a word of advice. Some itches aren't worth
Something's
the scratch.
blocking me there. What on earth is it? Wooden boards are fine. Broken spikes should be fine. These are nowhere near. Four, 4, 4. What's this one? That's fine. That's fine. That's definitely fine. Something is fucking with over there. Block volume 4. Fine. These are all
I wonder if it's going to
fine.
be worth
2, that should be a
defining items
swing.
with the league mechanic.
That would be interesting. Probably would be.
Well, it depends on how much the juice costs in the end. But if it
Yeah.
costs like 2 divines to divine an item using 2 divines, and you only get like to see 2 options, I don't know how many options you get to see.
True. What is up with this blocking over here? It's not like it's fucking killing me. What's going on? That's so far away from it. That's out of the way too. Like nothing should be blocking me here. What is going on?
Uh-oh.
So
Somebody has hit a Aegis Aurora with an enshrouding orb.
oh really? Jesus. True. Crazy. Good luck to them.
Yeah.
Good luck on the oppressor, lol. That would actually be so funny getting it on a Kraken Holt, because Colton Holt, because it's just a worse Aegis.
Yeah.
guess I can probably just take the these two, which then lets me change other crafts to fire. I really need some Gale's Res though. Negative Gale's Res is not pleasant. Honestly, might even run one of these for a little bit.
That's actually so many fucking scarabs. Holy shit.
Oh really? Jesus.
Yeah.
So Abyss
I
is
expected
king.
like one or two. I don't know about that because it's still only like a chance, and I don't know what the chance is.
True. But you got a decent handful from it.
I did get a decent amount. Yeah.
Nice.
Fuck, maybe Abyss is the king for scarabs again. That would be awesome.
Yeah, well, we'll soon find out, I guess.
Yeah. Glad to see I'm not the only one who's suffering for tower maps.
Fair.
Tier 14. Damn. Okay.
I might even take a little break from the stream for a sec. Go grab a bite to eat. And then come back with a bit of a plan as to what I'm going to be doing. Because I've just hit maps, I guess. Still need to do the thing to get my map device in the hideout, I guess. But yeah. I'm Ellie res capped at least, but Chaos res is not great. So I'll die if I don't sort that out soon. I need to upgrade gear. Gloves trash. Helmet's pretty trash. Amulet, it's got to go. But attributes is going to be the hard point. So I need to get a bunch of decks and res on a good ring. Same for that one, I guess. That one's not a terrible ring though. It's got some stuff that's good. The boots could be massively improved. Same with shield. Chest piece is very average as well. And my weapon as well can be changed soon. we'll see how we go there. But anyways, thanks for stopping by and checking out the stream. I apologize if you're just locking in, just got here. But I will be back soon. Maybe about half an hour. Worst case, an hour. And we'll continue where we left off. Once again, cheers. And another shout out to my website. Over there. pathofhideouts.com. Check it out. It's a brand new hideout sharing website. And I don't really love to hard sell myself or my services, but I put a lot of love and effort into that website, and I hope we can build up a nice collection of hideouts there, because it's a pleasure to use. It's got really advanced filtering, really advanced hideout file parsing, and it's just great. So check it out. The more the better. More if you've made a hideout in the past, chuck it up. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just start filling up that site. Yeah. Very exciting. Anyways, I'll catch you all soon. Cheers. Catch ya.